We welcome you to Game 2 tonight of 3 from Macomb High School. TSSR Game Time Live. Bringing you the Macomb Bomber Basketball Classic to start the season. I'm BJ Stone. Jenny's on the camera. Getting set for game number 2 between Illini West and Canton tonight. And in this one, making sure we're on the air for you here when the stream started. We are. Looks good, I think. Everybody let us know that you're there. And if you're on the chat, you see a message from Kenton Vogel. Looking forward to watching our granddaughter Ella Demler play tonight for Canton. Wishes from Grandpa and Grandma Vogel. And for Canton, the starters, they're wearing the white, by the way. The starters will be number 2, Brooklyn Dennis, number 10, Natalie Downing, 11, Ella Demler, number 21, Grace Spencer, and 25, Natalie Strode. For Illini West, the starters will be number 3, Ella Shutwell, 4, Lainey Housewright, 5, Kennedy Gunning, 10, Reagan Reed, and 24, Madison Quisenberry. Illini West in the dark blue jerseys with the orange numerals and the orange and white trim. Canton in the gold. In the white with the purple numbers and the purple and gold trim. And we are just underway with a jump ball off of the jump ball. So possession will go to Illini West. As they say, the Lady Giants had it first. Make sure we've got our score bug looking correct. There we go. So here comes Illini West with their first possession, coached by Grant Supernaut. Canton coached by Marybeth Dura. Double team on the far side of the court for Canton. Able to get it to Quisenberry. Now another double team applied by the Lady Giants. And a foul called on Grace Spencer. She's got one team foul. 30 seconds in. Illini West side out of bounds. Reagan Reed. Dribbles down the left side. Fires it out in the skip pass. Right wing jumper, no good. They go to the floor, and it's another jump ball coming. Shot was taken by 4, Lainey Housewright. And the rebound was tied up, so it's Canton basketball. Inbounds it comes with Brooklyn Dennis, the senior. Up to Spencer. Spencer gets it back on the give and go with Ella Demler. And now number 10, Natalie Downing has it. They had 25 up on the board, they had, 25 up on the board, but it's 23. Allison Wheeler that's starting for Canton. She's a senior. Foul on Illini West, their first of the game. Shot from the corner is good for Natalie Downing, and it's a 3. After Shutwell picked up the foul, Downing drains a 3, and Canton is on top. Reagan Reed has it out top for Illini West. Lobs it into the paint. Tipped away by Spencer. Stolen by Dennis. Down court looking for Demler. Too far out in front of her. Lady Giants turn it over on the break, and back over to the Chargers it goes. Let us know if everything's good on the screen. Got everything spelled right. Any mispronunciations of names, you can go in the chat and correct me. Appreciate that. Cross-court pass to Reed as Illini West will get inside 6 minutes, still looking for their first points. Shot out of the corner is good. 2-pointer for Kennedy Gunning. Chargers on the board. Lady Giants Back the other way. Grace Spencer. Cross courts it to Brooklyn Dennis. Dennis on the drive. Got fouled on the way across. That'll go against, I think, Ellie Shutwell, and she'll pick up her second foul here in the first quarter. Both team fouls. Shutwell will check out, replaced by sophomore Olivia Frazier, wears number 1. Demler to inbound, out to Dennis. Dennis goes to Downing, who already has a 3. Now back to Dennis. Dennis off a pick. Fires one up and hits it. Another 3 for the Lady Giants. Brooklyn Dennis drains that one. It's a 6-2 Giants lead. Spencer with the steal. Over to Dennis. Dennis with a quick pass down for Demler, and it's knocked out of her hands, out of bounds. Inside it goes. Basket Canton. Allison Wheeler. And it goes to an 8-2 lead for Canton. Early here in the first quarter. Exact time remaining, I can't tell you until the timeout ends, because the timeout clock overtakes the game clock while the timeout is happening. Lady Giants still in their huddle. Illini West out and ready to go. 1 Frazier, 4 Housewright, 5 Gunning, 10 Reed, and now 24. Yep, still 24 Quisenberry on the floor for the Chargers. Pressed by Canton, forces a loose ball, but it's scooped up by Frazier of Illini West. She gets it into the front court. Over to Reed. Reed picked up by Demler. Coming across the top is Housewright. Back to Reed, now Housewright again. Housewright dribbles to the right elbow. Leaves it for Frazier. Frazier's going to get called for the walk. Got caught between who she was going to pass it to. She picked up the dribble and shuffled the feet. 4:31 to play in the quarter. Checking on the chat. All right. Thank you, Jeanette, for checking in. She says, go Chargers. Jeanette Ford watching from La Harpe. On the drive, Brooklyn Dennis is fouled by Olivia Frazier. Her first, 3rd team foul on the Chargers. And it'll be a shooting foul for Brooklyn Dennis. Go to the line and get a couple for Canton. First one in and out. Sub coming for the Chargers. It is Ava Shutwell checking in for Laney Housewright. Ava's a freshman, wears number 11. Second free throw, no good. Reagan Reed secures the rebound for the Chargers. Bring it up court herself to the free throw line. Left side, in the lane. Fires up a shot, draws a foul. She'll shoot 2. Foul whistled on 21. Grace Spencer. She picks up her second. And the second team foul on Canton. Reagan Reed to the line to try to cut into the Lady Giants lead of 8-2. Misses the first, however. Sub coming for Canton, it's Emma Turner, wearing number 12, a junior. Reed's second, bounces out. Rebound tracked down by Wheeler. Over to Ella Demler. Demler into the front court to Natalie Downing. Downing to Wheeler. Wheeler on the drive to the right block. Stops, gives it back out to Demler. Demler finds Downing. Long range 3, good. It was Natalie Downing, I think, on the shot. 11-2. And a foul on Brooklyn Dennis as the Chargers came over midcourt. Brooklyn's first, third team foul on Canton. Both teams with 3 here in the quarter, 3:53 to play. An 11-2 Lady Giant lead. Madison Quisenberry has it taken away. Her pass stolen, back the other way. Brooklyn Dennis cruises in for a lefty layup. And Canton goes up by a score of 13-2. There's Reagan Reed. Down the left side of the lane. Peels outside, gives it back out top to Ava Shutwell. Gets it back from Shutwell. Fires a skip pass, looking for Shutwell, the freshman in the right corner. Now they get the entry pass into Quisenberry, and she's fouled. As the help came across from Wheeler. It's either Wheeler or Downing that's going to be whistled for it. It'll be Downing gets the foul, her first, 4th team foul. First free throw good. Natalie Weibel in for the Chargers. Second free throw no good for Quisenberry. It's 13-3. Lady Giants, Ella Demler out top. Looking for Wheeler inside. Goes left to Downing. Downing now goes down to Wheeler. Wheeler a kick out. 3 on the way out top. That one won't go, but Demler chases down the rebound in the corner. Demler driving into the lane. Took a pretty good shot. No call there. Reed back the other way after picking up the loose ball. She lays it up and in. 13-5. We put 1 point the wrong side there for Canton. We have corrected it. Reed with the rebound of the Canton miss. Tries to find an open teammate, and coming to get the ball is Ava Shutwell. Shutwell sets up things from the top. Canton in a man-to-man. Natalie Weibel to Reed. Ava Shutwell looking down low for Quisenberry. Kick out top. 3 ball on the way is no good. Rebounded by Canton's Turner. Then her outlet pass looking for Demler. Stolen briefly. Illini West tried to save it under the Canton basket. Got lucky and they get the ball. Usually coaches don't like you to try to save it underneath the opposing basket, but that one worked out for the Chargers. They trail 13-5, minute and a half to go in quarter 1. Ava Shutwell on the right wing. Lady Giants switch to what looks to be a 3-2 zone right here. That pass tipped by Turner, but still possessed by Illini West as Natalie Weibel has it out top. Down to a minute 8 in the quarter. Reed driving inside, little Euro step. Did she take one too many steps? She did not. She drew the foul on Canton. Goes against Emma Turner, her first. Team foul number 5. Whether or not she was shooting does not matter because they're in the bonus. And Reed sinks the first free throw. 13-6. Subs for Illini West. Anna Jacob, sophomore number 15, is in for the first time. Second free throw good, 13-7. Down court, Lady Giants in the paint. Olivia Sprecker's in for the first time. Had it knocked off of her hands, and they say that Canton's last to touch it. Lady Giants will slap on the full court with 50.8 seconds left in the period. Demler at the top of the press. Inside before the shot. Foul goes against Sprecher, her first. Still in the bonus. Illini West gets the 2 free throws, and it'll be Anna Jacob going to the line to shoot them. It was 13-2, but a 5-0 run here for Illini West has closed it up to 13-7. Shelly Green watching from Canton says, "Go Lady Giants." Sub for the Lady Giants. Kaylin Correa will check in. State tournament in track and field last spring for her. Where's number 15? 1 free throw is converted. And Illini West back within 5 at 13-8. Canton, a little bit of a scoring drought here. Correa, Sprecher, back to Correa. Pass in the lane to a cutting Wheeler. A kick out for 3 for Brooklyn Dennis. That won't go. And then the rebound is hauled down by Ava Shutwell. Shutwell ahead to Reed. Reagan Reed back to Shutwell, out into the corner. 10 seconds left in the clock. Jumper from there doesn't go and bounces out of bounds. Canton will have 6.6 seconds left to work here after the miss from Laney Housewright. 6.8 seconds they have on the clock. And here comes Canton. Dennis hustles up court, down to 3. Shot from the right wing at the buzzer is in and out for Olivia Sprecher. 1 quarter in the books. Canton 13, Illini West 8. We go to period number 2. After this, you're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My experience with McDonough District Hospital was amazing. I have a lot of allergies, complicated by nasal problems. And the procedure I had is Vive Air. Dr. Sparks was incredible.
The Vive Air procedure is a radiofrequency ablation procedure. She no longer has to do any medications to breathe, so she gets much more restful night's sleep. And a short little office procedure, and have somebody that feels like it's totally changed their life means the world.
It's a permanent improvement on the quality of your life.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Quarter number 2 about to get underway. Illini West gets the first possession, and they have their pass intercepted by Correa. Correa with the steal. There's Sprecher in the front court for Lady Giants. To Demler. Demler over to Brooklyn Dennis. Dennis on the drive. 15 feet out. Kicks it to Correa. Jumper right side. Too strong. Rebound. Down to Anna Jacob. Illini West on a 6-0 run after falling behind 13-2 to make it 13-8 by the end of the first period. There's Reagan Reed. She'll be hounded by Wheeler on the perimeter. Pass across the lane. Shot up. No good for Housewright. Foul underneath. Canton's number 33, Sprecher, picks up her second. Team foul number 1 of the quarter for the Lady Giants, who had 6 fouls to 3 for Illini West in the first quarter. Housewright again from the baseline. Comes up a little bit short. Offensive rebound, putback attempt won't go, and a foul on the rebound will go against, I believe, 15 for the Chargers. Anna Jacob pick up her first, team's first.
15, Anna Jacob picks up the Charger foul.
Sprecher will check out for Canton, replaced by Natalie Downing. 4 of the 5 starters out there for Canton: Dennis, Downing, Demler, and Wheeler, joined by Correa, the 5th on the floor. Wheeler on a screen from Demler in the lane. 12-footer does not go. Jacob with the rebound. Ooh, hard collision between a couple of Lady Giants. Correa still down back here behind the play. And the officials stop the game. as Correa was slow to get back up. I think she had a little headbutt with Wheeler. I'm checking both of them, make sure they're okay. Michaela comes out and will be replaced by Emma Turner. Housewright scored as Illini West went down court quickly, and it's 13-10 after the basket was made. That's when the official stopped the game. I was watching Michaela back here to make sure she was okay as she tried to get to her feet. Now here's Wheeler. Wheeler fakes the handoff, goes baseline, fouled on the shot attempt by Reed. Will be the first on Reagan Reed, second team foul of the period. And Allison Wheeler, senior, will go to the line. First free throw good. (14-10), Lady Giants. Second free throw good. Lead back to 5. That cuts off the 8-0 run by the Chargers. Canton finally back on the board. 15-10 now. Pass out of the corner by Weibel to Housewright, and then to Reed. Here's Jacob. Housewright. Weibel. Reverse it to Reed. I'm going to reverse it again, right side to Housewright. Bounces it down on the block, turnaround jumper, in and out. Rebound controlled by Demler of Canton. Demler long down court, open teammate. She saves it from going out of bounds. That is Turner. They eventually get it back to Demler for the jumper. Doesn't go. Rebound Wheeler. A little reverse layup won't go for her, and the rebound comes down to Illini West's Gunning. Reed front court, open three, left wing. Got it. Chargers back within 2. 11-2 charge here after falling down 13-2. 5:05 left in the first half. First game tonight went to Rock Island Alleman over Illini Bluffs. Good to see 15 for Canton. That's Michaela Correa back into the game. Demler will trigger from underneath. Gets it into Turner. Turner thought about the three. Reed closed out on her. Now back to Demler. Demler to Brooklyn Dennis, top of the key. Back to Ella Demler on the right wing. Puts it on the floor and gets fouled on the way to the basket. I don't think it's a shooting foul. It is 2 shots. Reed picks up her second. Team foul number 4 in the second quarter. And Demler sinks free throw number 1. Olivia Johnson, senior number 33, will check in, replacing Anna Jacob. Second free throw good for Demler. 17-13, Canton lead. Reed in the lane. They swipe at it, but Illini West hangs on. Reed with a drive down the left side of the lane, and she will go to the line and shoot a couple after being fouled by Brooklyn Dennis. Second on Dennis, second team foul. Canton's in the bonus for the last 4:35. Next foul on Illini West will be their 5th of the period. First free throw good by Reed. (17-14). Second one rolls out, rebounded by Turner. She turns and comes up court in a hurry for Canton. Fires it down deep, looking for Downing. Downing kicks it back out to Demler. Went through her hands as she turned around, had it picked away by Housewright, and Housewright's foul on the way down. It'll be the 3rd team foul on Canton in the period. Non-shooting foul here, and it goes against Demler. It's Ella's first. Third team foul. Inbounds it comes to Olivia Johnson for the Chargers. Now Reagan Reed has it. We'll set up the Horns formation, as it's called, with two high posts and a couple of guards down in the corners. That'll pop out. That shot taken by Housewright is no good. Correa with a rebound. Demler ahead of the pack to Turner. Turner stops, turns, gives it to Dennis. Now they whip it around the perimeter. They find Turner on the left side again to Demler in the paint. Oh, good pass down low, and Correa banks it in. Demler playing with eyes up, looking for open teammates. Found Correa down low for a 5-point Canton lead, 19-14. Cross-court pass. Reed comes up with it. Throws it back out to Ava Shutwell, who's back on the floor for Illini West. There's Brooklyn Dennis with the steal. 2-on-1. Dennis cross-courts it to Demler. A little out in front of her. Demler runs it down, finds Turner for three. That won't go, but Correa's there for the offensive rebound. She's fouled and will go to the line and shoot two. This one will go against 33, Olivia Johnson, her first. Team has 5. Correa's first free throw off the front iron, short. Sub coming, 2 subs coming for Illini West. 2 and 15. 2 is Natalie Weibel, 15 is Anna Jacob. Galen Correa, second free throw, bounces out. Far side rebound to Gunning. Gunning up court to Reed on the left wing. Reed tries to dump it down low on the post. Good quick spin by Anna Jacob to the basket. Shot doesn't go, but she draws the foul. She'll shoot 2, and that foul will go against Canton's Galen Correa, her first, and team foul number 4. 3:13 to the half, 19-14 Canton. First free throw, no good. Second bounces out, rebounded by Wheeler of the Lady Giants to Demler. Demler in the front quarter, pass is tipped by Reed and ends up in the hands of Weibel for Illini West. Now Shutwell between 2 Canton defenders to the top of the key, took an extra step, and it goes back over to the Lady Giants. 2:58 to go in the half. Ella Demler given some instructions. We'll go down the right wing to Correa. Correa drives right baseline, picks up the dribble, kicks it back out to Turner. Now out top to Dennis. Demler comes and gets it and takes over the point. Wheeler out behind the three-point line. Now she works her way down the right side of the lane. Correa dribbles baseline, goes through, comes out the other side. Shot is short. Rebound tipped out to Turner to the basket. That won't go. And Anna Jacob with the rebound for Illini West. It's a 19-14 lead for Canton. We've been there for a little bit, down to 2:12 to go in the first half. Reagan Reed drives left side, kicks it over on the skip pass across to Weibel. Shot no good. Rebound Demler. Demler finds Wheeler flying down the lane. And Allison Wheeler makes it 21-14 Canton. Back up by a touchdown. Right wing three is drained by Kennedy Gunning. Chargers back within 4. Correa down court quickly, draws a foul, will go to line to shoot 2 more. Giants are looking to up-tempo it. Down court, doing a good job of it. Anna Jacob picks up her second. Lady Giants already in the bonus. This is a shooting foul for Correa, and she missed the first one. Sub for Canton. Brooklyn Dennis comes out. Ava Gaines, sophomore, number 5, comes in for the first time. Second free throw for Correa. Too strong. Rebound Wheeler put back. That won't go. Out of bounds. Last touched by Ava Shutwell, and it will be a Canton inbounds underneath. With a minute 32 left in the half. Demler has it on the left side. Dribbling underneath the hoop, kicks it out. Gaines for three, just checked in. Her three is no good. Rebound. Left to go out of bounds. Nicely played. And it goes back over to Illini West. 21-17 score. Jumper there by Quisenberry is blocked, and here comes Canton back the other way with Ava Gaines. Leaving it for Wheeler. Three from straight on. Nails it. Wheeler's three puts Canton back up by 7, 24-17. Steal by Canton. Ahead for Wheeler. Scoops it in. 5 quick points in the blink of an eye. Lady Giants build the lead back up to 9. Foul call, Lady Giants. Goes against Gaines. Her first. Canton has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11 first half fouls. Illini West with 10. It's been kind of a foul-filled half. 21 between the two clubs. Free throw is good for Weibel. Reagan Reed going to get the last few seconds of the half off here. 30 seconds to play in the period. As Olivia Frazier is checked back in. Weibel makes them both. 26-19. Wheeler. Ups it down low to Demler. Right back to her. Now Gaines. Gaines sneaks inside. Has her shot blocked by Lighthouse. Lighthouse rebound ripped away by Correa. Correa finds Demler. Demler down on her knees. Holds steady. Doesn't get called for the walk, but her pass is intercepted. And with 5 seconds left in the half, here come the Chargers up court. Down to 3 for Weibel. Gets it over to Housewright, and they will not get a shot off. She tried to get one too many passes there at the end of the half. So we go to the halftime break with the score. Canton 26, Illini West 19. You are watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MTH. I have a little halftime interview, and back in a few here from Macomb.
And welcome back here. It's halftime, and with Phyllis. And Phyllis, I about said McLouth.
It is.
It is McLouth. It
Yep.
still is McLouth,
Yes.
isn't it? So I've known you for a long time.
A long time.
And we were just discussing before we came on air that it's been a year or two since you came to MDH. You've been here a while. What's your job title here at MDH?
I'm Director of Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation.
And that entails a lot, especially considering we're here talking about sports. So that's a big part of what you do. What does that entail here at MDH?
The department as a whole, we start off with the sports. We have athletic training services. We go to many of the area schools. But also we have physical therapy for those that are maybe have had surgery or some more serious injuries, and we're going to try to get people back on the court or the field.
Yeah, court, field, or just work, right? I mean,
That's right.
It's sports medicine and rehabilitation. The rehabilitation goes a lot farther than the sports stuff, doesn't it?
Right. Yeah. Beyond that, I mean, every person needs to return to something, as you're kind of referring to. And so we see people of all ages. We see newborns. We see people up to, we've seen, I think, 105 years old. So everybody has something that's very important to them that they want to return to, and we respect that. We complete evaluations in whatever realm it may be in the different therapies and try to address their deficits and get them back into action, whatever that may be.
Yeah. Sometimes action's on the court, and sometimes action is working at the factory or working for yourself, right?
Right.
Or just getting up out of a chair.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. So it's a little bit of everything. What drew you, because we talked about you've been here at MDH for a long time. So
Right.
what drew you to MDH? Obviously, you're a Bushnell girl.
Correct.
So you're from the area. What drew you to MDH?
I wanted to serve the community. I think it's important that the smaller rural areas get good care too. And I'm just kind of attached to the area.
So, as successful as you've been, you've moved up the food chain, so to speak, at MDH. Some people would look at it as, well, I've done what I can do here. I could go somewhere else and help. Why stay here? I know you wanted to give it back to the rural area, but what is it about this particular area that made you want to stay?
I think there's always more that can be done, and I think it's important to kind of utilize what our resources are and try to make the most of them. Just again, in our area, we have a lot to offer here at the hospital, and there are people that are wanting to make the best of themselves here, and I think we have a role in that.
Now, you've been doing this for a number of years. I think you said 35 at MDH. Sports medicine and rehabilitation has changed, I would suspect, substantially in those 35 years. You have locations in Macomb, Bushnell, even in Monmouth now.
Right.
That's not something that was there back when you started.
No.
What is it about sports medicine and rehabilitation that's changed so much and become so important now?
It is kind of odd. We were very small to begin with. We started just in the basement of the hospital. It included cardiac rehab, PT, a little bit of pediatrics, and we all tried to do it in one small gym. And since that time, we've gone to our whole third floor addition. I think it was in '98. We had the Lafayette location. Bushnell was in 14. We also have a location in Grand Prairie. And then Monmouth we did 2 years ago. And I think therapy in general gets people back into action again. And I just think it's something that we have a chance to be a part of and help people, do better in whatever they may do.
What do you see as the director? What do you see as the ultimate goal for sports medicine and rehabilitation? I mean, obviously you guys keep growing, so you aren't there yet. But as a person who's just obviously loved sports medicine and rehabilitation since the time you started, where do you see it going, or what will it continue to grow? Do you continue to add new things?
We are always looking to see what's out there, just with advancements in research and trying to see what means of treatment may help others. We try to stay on top of that and try to then offer it to the community. And again, just because we're rural doesn't mean we can't stay on top of that and offer the best we can.
So you think you could be here another 35 years?
That might be pushing it. But also, what makes us strong is our team. And we have lots of very talented therapists on our team. So that really is the key to what we do.
Now, before we get out of here, I think that one of the coolest things about what you guys do is, and you mentioned it earlier, is you have trainers that go to the schools.
Right.
And I know Bushnell's part of that, West Prairie's part of that, Macomb's obviously part of that, and I'm sure there's other schools too. But the trainers that come to West Prairie and Bushnell especially, and Macomb, become almost part of the family.
True.
With the students and the athletes. How exciting is that for you as the director to be able to say that I've been able to help bring people in and they become parts of the families at these different schools around the area?
I just really appreciate it, because a lot of times, the coaches don't need to worry about as much about what's happening to their players. They know that they can pay attention to the game, but also know that they've got someone to take care of their players and offer them the best evaluation so they can maybe get back on the field, or, let's not do that and then make a better decision. Because many times there can be like a life-altering injury that may occur, and if it's not addressed appropriately, it doesn't turn out so well.
Well, Phyllis, I appreciate you stopping in and talking to us, and you can stop by anytime you want to at a halftime, and we'll just throw you on.
Okay, all right.
Okay, sounds good. We'll be back with the second half right after this.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
All right, we're back at it. Half number 2 just underway here at Macomb High School. Canton leading Illini West by a score of 26-19. Second half, starting 5 on the floor for Canton. Brooklyn Dennis wears number 2. She has it now. Downing number 10 fires a 3. That's short. Grace Spencer is 21. Ella Demler number 11. And Allison Wheeler number 23 for Illini West. Number 3 is Ella Shutwell, 4. Laney Housewright, 5 Kennedy Gunning, 10 Reagan Reed, and 24 Madison Quisenberry. And Reed gets inside for 2 and draws the foul. Basket counts. Foul goes against Ella Demler, her second. First of the second half and first of the quarter on Canton. The field goal counts for Illini Bluffs. The free throw to follow also goes through. So a 3-point play the old-fashioned way, as they say, for the Chargers and Reagan Reed. (26-22). That'll be on your screen shortly. Allison Wheeler or Grace Spencer. I think it was Grace Spencer got that one. Unless it was a pass from Spencer to Wheeler, because Spencer was high-fiving the way down the floor as I looked up. 28-22. Canton back up by 6. Ooh, Dennis just a half a step away from a big steal and breakaway there. Reed to the free throw line, kicks it left side for Gunning. Gunning nailed the 3 in the first half. She hits that baseline jumper. 28-24. Chargers were down 13-2, and they battled back towards the end of the first half. Got it down to 7 at halftime. They've got it down to 4 now. Here is Wheeler trying to extend the lead for Canton. That's too strong. Rebound to Laney Housewright. House right at the top of the key, swings it right side to Shutwell, and now to Reagan Reed. Reed has it poked away. She goes out and tracks it down and now swings it across to Shutwell. House right, back to Reed. Reed on the drive. Get it right side to House right. And a blocking foul on Canton. I'll go against number 10. Natalie Downing, her second. Second team foul of the quarter on Canton. 5:49 to play, third quarter. Final game tonight, Havana and Macomb. Tomorrow, 6 games to wrap things up. This is the third game for everybody this week, and they all play 2 tomorrow. Reed on the drive, has it poked away. Decker was looking down court for Wheeler and hustling back in transition defense. That ball was knocked away by Gunning. Subs for Illini West. Natalie Weibel, number 2, 15, Anna Jacob back in. Little Giants get it inbounds to Wheeler. Right wing deep, Demler. Demler going back to Wheeler as she sprinted all the way down to the left block. That was a design play. Knocked away by Illini West. And it'll be Canton inbound underneath. Into Spencer. Quick jumper in the lane. Got it. The assist to Demler. Canton back up by 6, 30-24. Out top, it's Reagan Reed. Bumped into its free throw line, kicks it right side. And Kennedy Dunning staying hot here in the second half. Has hit 2 in a row. Now steal on the other end for Illini West. Reed gets it to the free throw line, kicks it right side to Ella Shutwell. Shutwell had 2 early fouls, sat down the rest of the first half. Has started and played the entire second half thus far. She has it in the corner to the free throw line to Jacob. Left corner now, Weibel. Another jumper for Dunning. She's hit 3 in a row. 30-28. The Canton lead is down to 2. Decker will hand it to Demler. Ella Demler will take it out across the top. And she sends Decker to the right side, gives it back to her. Out top it goes to Downing. Left side to Demler. Demler to Wheeler. Giants taking some time with the ball here. Demler kicks it in the corner to Brooklyn Dennis. I believe I said Decker. I apologize. Dennis. Dennis has it again. Timeout called by Mary Beth Duran. Not liking the way the offense is operating right there.
It is a full timeout.
Lady Giants take a timeout. We're going to insert one of those YouTube timeouts, I think, here, if we can do that. Better not take any chances. Watch this. We'll be right back.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck. and get an education that stands out.
Out of the timeout, Lady Giants with possession. Sub was made, and that substitute fires a shot. Emma Turner missed it. Rebound tracked down the corner by Illini West. Chargers have battled back, down by 7 at the half, down by 11 in the first quarter. They are now within 2 at 30-28. Tie it up, be the first time since we started the game, if they do. Can also take the lead with a 3. And that 3 is on the way, and it's no good. Rebound, Dennis bumped off the ball, but she keeps possession. Shot was taken there by Manley Weibel. Now here is Demler front courting it to Turner. Back to Ella Demler. Demler in the right wing to Turner. Turner baseline drive, tried to kick it across. Fouled on the baseline before the pass. And that one's going to go against number 10 for Illini West, Reagan Reed. It's her third, but it's only the first team foul of the quarter on the Chargers, and it's almost 6 minutes in to the quarter. 2 subs made by Coach Supernant for Illini West. That jumper from the corner is no good for Kaylin Correa, who checked into timeout. Rebound Illini West, another chance to tie it. That one does not fall for Ava Shutwell, who's in. Canton back the other way. Bounce pass to Dennis. Correa, Demler, Turner. Over to Correa in the right corner. Too strong, weak side rebound, Grace Spencer. Spencer to Brooklyn Dennis, 3 on the way, that won't go. Reagan Reed with the rebound in the far side corner for Illini West. 9-4 so far in the quarter for the Chargers to get within 2. Minute 25 to play. Demler was tripped up in the lane, still almost got up in time to get the steal of that pass, and now a steal is made by Grace Spencer. Got her hands on a bounce pass attempt by Housewright and took it away. Dennis into the front court. Emma Turner comes up to get the ball in the right wing. Back to Dennis out top. Spencer down low. Correa makes the catch in traffic in the paint. Has it batted away, and then there's a foul call. Might be on Correa trying to get the ball back, and it is. That'll be her second. And Canton's third of the period. Kennedy Gunning had a brief break. She will check back in. Canton will make a sub as well as Olivia Sprecher and Allison Wheeler return, replacing Turner and Correa. Canton matches up man-to-man as Illini West brings it up. Baseline drive, Reed. Hand check, Demler is going to be called for the foul on the perimeter. And that'll be her third and the team's fourth. Out of bounds underneath Illini West. 42.5 seconds left in the third quarter. Bounce pass into Reed, poked away by Demler. Even with 3 fouls, she aggressively got a hand in there and made the steal. Dennis down low, finds an open Sprecher for 2. A long scoreless stretch there for Canton. And they put one on the board, 32-28. Reagan Reed, left wing behind the 3-point line, dribbles baseline, a lot of contact there, and Demler just picked up, I believe, her 4th foul.
11, Ella Demler picks up the Canton foul.
And foul number 5 in the period. Reagan Reed will be going to the line. Canton will make a substitution with Emma Turner coming back in.
30-second timeout, Illini West. That is their final 30-second timeout.
Coach Supernant lining up his strategy here for the final few seconds of the period. Reed will shoot. Canton leads by 4, 32-28. Grant may be drawn up a little pressed to come out of a made free throw. Longtime coach at Illini West and a great defensive strategist. I called a lot of games over the years down at the Beardstown Lady Tiger Classic, and these two teams met often at that tournament. These two schools, not necessarily these same kids. Reed makes the first free throw. .32-29 game. She got one more coming. 15.4 seconds left. Second free throw rolls out. Rebounded by Wheeler. And here come the Lady Giants. Turner to Dennis. Dennis with the ball fake. Baseline drive to the left side. Foul down there. That's going to go against Ava Shutwell. Her first, only their second of the period, but it is a shooting foul for Brooklyn Dennis. She drains the first. 33-29. 7 and a few tenths left in the period. Dennis hits the second. It's a 5-point lead for Canton. 2 seconds. 1 second. Reed driving baseline. Did she draw a foul at the buzzer?
We have a foul prior to the buzzer.
There is a foul. And I think it went against Olivia Sprecher, her third. And Reed will shoot 2 free throws in the dreaded empty court situation with all eyes on you. First one, good. Thing is to take a deep breath and take your time. And she does just that before she fires off the second one, but it doesn't go.
That is the end of the third quarter.
So we go to the fourth quarter. A 34-30 lead for Canton should be a good finish. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live. Presented by MDH. Jeanette is asking if the score is on screen. Is it there, Jeanette? Now do you see it? 34-30. It should be there. Sometimes it's a delay before the points get recorded. But we should have a score on screen there. I'm seeing it on the YouTube feed, so if you can let me know, Jeanette Ford. If you see that score, should be down there in the bottom, 34-30 Canton as we go to quarter number 4. You're all welcome to chat with us on YouTube chat as you watch the game. All right, here comes quarter number 4, and it's first possession for the Chargers. They come out with number 3, Ella Shutwell, 4, Laney Housewright. Number 5, Kennedy Gunning. 15, Anna Jacob. 10, Reagan Reed. Foul called on Ella Shutwell. That's her third, team foul number 1. Offensive foul in the first 10 seconds. Canton answers with number 2, Brooklyn Dennis. 12, Emma Turner. Now 10, Natalie Downing. 23 with the ball now is Allison Wheeler. Downing fires from outside. That's no good. The 5th Lady Giant on the floor is 33, Olivia Sprecher. Foul called on Canton as they scramble for the rebound. And it'll go against number 12. Emma Turner. Her second. First team foul. Baseline drive and dish. Shot up too strong. Reed crashing the boards for the offensive rebound of the missed shot by Anna Jacob. Wheeler hounding Ella Shutwell. Interior pass deflected by Downing, but picked up by Gunning. Gunning tried to get it down low to Shutwell. Loose ball picked up by the Lady Giants and Sprecher. Sprecher's fouled by Ella Shutwell. That'll be her fourth. And the second team foul on Illini West. 2 subs for the Chargers. Natalie Weibel, number 2. Number 11, Ava Shutwell. Replaces Ella Shutwell. 6:50 to go, 34-30, Canton lead. Sprecher on the right wing, looking down low for Downing. Reed saw it come at the last second, kind of dodged out of the way of it. Downing couldn't make the catch. And it's a loose ball picked up by Illini West. Ava Shutwell goes to Weibel, back to Shutwell out top for 3. That is no good. Rebound briefly in the hands of Jacob. Poked away from her, but Illini West keeps it. Possession alive. Reagan Reed backdoor cut, bounces it across for Jacob. Jacob underneath the basket, comes out, tries to hit it, but she stepped on the baseline and she went to make her pivot back towards the hoop. And it's Canton ball. Sprecher checks out, replaced by 21 Grace Spencer for the Lady Giants in the white. 6:05 to play, and Canton with that 4-point lead. Turner whips a pass down low to Wheeler. She kicks it out to Downing for 3. No good from the right side. Rebound made by Jacob. Front court, Reed. Reed sees an opening, drives hard to the basket, draws a foul. Bang on the forehead. And the foul goes against Grace Spencer.
Grace Spencer is charged with the Canton foul. That's her third, team second.
Grace has 3, team has 2 in the quarter. That collision leaving effects on both of them as the official asks Grace Spencer she's okay. Reagan Reed trying to shake it off, and she makes the first free throw. First point of quarter number 4. Second one short. Rebound foul, Illini West. Goes against Anna Jacob, her third team foul. Jacob will check out. Madison Quisenberry checks back in. Brooklyn Dennis on the drive. Kick out into the corner. Looking for Demler, who's back in. Demler's foul. 4th team foul. Still not to the bonus. And have I been saying Ms. Weibel incorrectly? Natalie Wabell is what the PA man says. First foul on her. 4th team. Demler spins in the lane. Right-handed jump hook won't go. Rebound down in the hands of the Chargers. They trail by just 3 as they bring it into the front court. Double high post set. Now they retreat and just leave one person gunning there at the free throw line. Goes to Reed down in the right corner. Wheeler chasing her all the way outside for Canton. Reed. Skip pass cross corner all the way down the corner to Shutwell. Shutwell tried to get it back to her. Ball knocked free. Picked up by Spencer. Steal for Canton. Downing in the front court. Fires it down low to Grace Spencer. Turns. Lefty jumper in the lane will not go. Rebound. Gunning. Illini West. She brings it into the front court to the elbow. Has her pass deflected. Stolen by Brooklyn Dennis. Dennis trying to go coast to coast, and she runs into a blue uniformed Charger, and the foul will be called against number 11, I do believe, Ava Shutwell. Well, it goes against Wabell, 2 on her. And that puts Canton in the bonus with the 5th foul at 4:28 left in the 4th quarter. Brooklyn Dennis to the line, sinks the first. One more coming. Good. Canton back up by 5, 36-31, 4:26 to go. Those are the first 2 points for Canton of this entire quarter, and Illini West only has one as the defenses have taken over. Reed, hounded by Wheeler, trying to drive right side, spinning back in the lane. Spencer's there with a little double team to force her to give it up. Now Reed has it back. Ever present in front of her, Allison Wheeler. Spencer there for the double. Get it to Gunning. Gunning swings it right side to Wabell. Wabell trying to drive. Will give it up to Shutwell. And now Gunning. Gunning trying to drive. Nothing there. Outside it goes to Ava Shutwell. Down to 3:35. Illini West being patient, but at the same time using a lot of clock, and they're down 5. Poked away by Demler. Double team at midcourt. Timeout called. Coach Supernat gets that timeout just in time before the 5-second count, and we'll take a quick break. Be back in 30 seconds. You're watching TSSR Game Time live, presented by MDH.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
Out of this timeout, Canton will be on top 36-31, and as you can see, there will be, well, as you can't see, we can't see the scoreboard, but I can tell you there's 3:27 left. It's Ava Shutwell. Poked away by Dennis into the backcourt. She goes back and gets it, gives it up to Reagan Reed. Quisenberry, Wabell, and Gunning also on the floor for Illini West. For the Lady Giants, it's Dennis, Demler, Wheeler, Downing, and Spencer. Poked away by Wheeler, out of bounds, still belongs to Illini West. Clock down to 2:53.
Charger basketball.
Laney Housewright, number 4, back on for Illini West. Read the trigger underneath. Into Housewright. Top Shutwell. Reed on the left wing. Finding Shutwell open for 3. Shore up the front iron. Rebound, I think it's the last touch by one of the Lady Giants. Spencer got a hand on it. Charger ball. They'll make a quick sub as Ella Shutwell will come in. And she'll replace Ava Shutwell. So the freshman comes out. The senior comes on. 2:33 to go. Inbounds pass. Into Quisenberry, reaching around trying to get a jump ball was Grace Spencer. I think Grace is going to get whistled for the foul instead. Spencer's 4th.
Grace Spencer picks up the Canton foul. That is her 4th personal foul. Team 3rd.
3rd team foul on Canton in the period. They still have 1 to give before putting Illini West into the bonus. Inbounds pass comes to Housewright. Bouncing into Quisenberry at the high post. Back to Housewright. Reed cross courts it to Ella Shutwell. Shutwell tries to drive on Dennis. Dennis defends well. Passes behind Reed, poked away by Wheeler into the hands of Spencer to steal for Canton. Demler into the front court, looking for Spencer.
Out of bounds.
Grace steps on the sideline. And a turnover for Canton, back over to Illini West with 2:03 to play. Backdoor cut, Reed. She got it from Gunning. And the Chargers needed those two. They're back within 3, 36-33. Dennis yo-yos out top. Reed poked that pass away. Downing goes back to pick it up, and then a loose ball foul ends up being called against Reed. Reagan Reed picks up her fourth.
That is her fourth. It'll be two free throws for Canton.
2 free throws coming for Natalie Downing.
Natalie Downing is at the line to shoot 2 for Canton.
Lady Giants lead it by 3 with 1:35 to go. First free throw rattles around and drops. The lead is 4. Second one is good as well.
Timeout, Canton.
Lady Giants take a full timeout with a 5-point lead, 38-33. You're watching TSSR Live, presented by MDH. Back right after this.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We're now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
Down to the final moments, a 38-33 lead for Canton. They have been in the lead throughout, built it up early to a 13-2 margin. Illini West cut that to 7 by the half, 26-19. Got it down to 4 by the end of the third, 34-30. They've been within 2 a couple of times. Canton leads it by 5 now, and it's Illini West basketball as we're back at it with 1:25 to go. Three-pointer on the way. No good for Shutter. Rebounded Spencer. Or Ella Shutwell, excuse me. Left side for Canton. Wheeler in the corner, Downing. Out top, Demler. Demler with 4 fouls in the game. Now back to Dennis. Brooklyn Dennis finds Ella Demler. She'll control out top.
1 minute remaining.
Foul called on Laney Housewright, her first. Canton's in the bonus, so Ella Demler will go to the line. 55 seconds left. Canton was content to work the ball. Coach Supernant called for the foul and got it from one of his players. First free throw is good. Canton up by half a dozen. 39-33. Second one rolls out. No good. Rebound on the baseline, one of the Lady Giants. So, off on Illini West. So it's Little Giant basketball with a 39-33 lead. Into Demler. Correction, Wheeler, and she's fouled and will go to the line. Ball goes against Olivia Fraser, her second.
2 free throws for Canton.
And Allison Wheeler to the line. First one rolls out. Reagan Reed back in. Situation substitution as Illini West gets ready to go back on the offense. Reed is back. She has 4 fouls. Defensively, you don't want her to foul out down there. There is a missed second free throw and a rebound to Gunning. And here come Chargers. Down to 37 seconds. Reed trying to get free. Wheeler chasing her around. Now Downing with the help. Reed throws it down low, looking underneath, and his pass is too tall for Ella Shutwell. Out of bounds turnover, Canton ball. Quick sub. Reed comes out. Fraser back in to chase and potentially commit a quick foul here. 30 seconds. 30.3 to be exact. Inbounds to Spencer. Spencer gets rid of it quickly to Dennis. Now back to Grace Spencer on the right wing, and they foul her. It'll be the first personal foul. And Madison Quisenberry, and to the line will be Grace Spencer.
24, Madison Quisenberry picks up the Charger foul. That's reversed.
Spencer misses the front end.
For Canton.
Reagan Reed is back in now for Illini West. Still 23.2 on the clock. Chargers need to put in a couple of threes. Second free throw rolls around, doesn't go. An offensive rebound by Wheeler, and Canton has the ball back outside with 18 seconds. Big rebound by Wheeler. Here's Dennis finding Wheeler on the backdoor cut. Illini West will not foul. Wheeler will dribble down the sideline with 6 seconds left. Here comes Reed. Oh, Reed wanted a foul. She does. That'll be her fifth.
That is her fifth personal foul.
Forcing Wheeler to the line. Allison misses the front. She'll get one more. 39-33. Canton with a 6-point lead. 2.6 seconds left. Looks like they will secure the victory here. Second free throw, no good. Rebound Gunning. Gunning fires three-quarters court. That'll come up a little bit short. Your final score. Canton 39. Illini West 33. 2 of our 3 games are complete. 1 to go. Canton is now 2-1 in the tournament.
Alleman is our tournament leader with 3 wins. Macomb and Canton are behind him with 2. Illini West is in the...
So Macomb is up next. They are 2-0 so far in the tournament. And they've got the Havana Lady Ducks as the opponent. That game will come up on another separate stream, so we'll close this one out. Join us on the Macomb versus Havana stream for Game 3 tonight. Once again, the final here in Game 2, Canton 39, Illini West 33. We'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live with Game 3 on the other channel in about 15 minutes.